Welcome back to last stream, World Unknown, where we are continuing in the Tower of Pestilence. It's been kind of a grindy assault on this place. I think that's just a dead end, right? No, maybe not. Okay, I should be following the left wall, so let's continue to follow it. No, that's where I came from, so something has gone wrong, I feel like. I guess I'll try going this way. Yeah, it's been kind of a grindy assault, but at the same time, the fruits of our labors have been the fact that we have managed to upgrade, a few of our characters in terms of getting up to new levels where they have access to new skills. So that part has been nice. And yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of enjoying this place, hoping to see what loot there is and expecting that there's going to be some kind of cool boss battle once we reach the end of it. And I was looking through my notes, and other than the Mercenaries Guild bosses, I don't know that there's really hardly anything else left to do. I have like maybe one or two tiny little things. And so I think we'll be advancing the story and probably progressing to do the major fight at Mount Agni after this would be kind of my expectation. And so, yeah, I don't know. You get kind of both excited and sad as you get towards the end of the game. I'm kind of curious to see what the outcome is going to be, but then I'll kind of miss it once I'm done. But Mount Agni, the little bit that I've done so far, was already kind of a bit of a grind in and of itself. And I'm unclear if there's going to be something that happens after it as well. And so it's always hard to tell, I don't know, where the end of this game is going to be. And so, yeah, we'll see with time. Alright, I think I should be finishing this guy off now. And I'm recording this in the morning, and this morning's choice of breakfast of champions was a few Swedish fish. I tend not to eat breakfast or not eat very much in the morning, but I just needed a little pick-me-up before I was going to start recording. Yeah, I've gotten like turned around because I'm kind of going to places I've already been here. So I guess I'll try going this way. That sometimes happens when you save after the end of an episode and then come back another time. But yeah, I just needed a little pick-me-up, and so I got a little bit of sweets. I got some Swedish fish. They are delicious. And, oh, hey, alright. Another Reaper. Hopefully they will give me the energy to get through the Tower of Pestilence. I should mention, I still have the Forgetful Ring on two of my characters. I did look it up, and it does seem like the experience that would normally be shared will just go to the other two characters, so that is good. And, wow, I kind of got really lucky managing to sneak past that. No, I've done this too. Is this whole floor like a dead end? I'm really confused about how to progress. In any case, it's the case that, yeah, I feel like this is like a dead-end floor. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'll go back down and try to see if there's other steps up somewhere else. Yeah, really not sure there. That caught me by surprise. So the other thing I was starting to say was that in addition to only having two characters gaining experience, I did go ahead and trade out equipment. So that the white mage, who had previously been getting double experience, is no longer getting any experience because she's got the Forgetful Ring on, and so I traded out the gloves that she was wearing, which give double experience, to the black mage, so the black mage can earn double experience. And so hopefully that'll help the black mage kind of catch up somewhat in terms of experience earning and getting some levels. I don't remember if the black mage had anything good coming up at level 115 or not, but the black mage is like 5 levels behind or something right now. I guess we'll see in just a moment at the end of this fight. Yeah, so at the end of this fight, he's going up to level 111. So yeah, he's at level 110 right now. And so hopefully there's going to be something good at level 115, but I won't bother looking it up right now. Okay, I did manage to find my way to more treasure chests, so that's at least kind of a good thing. I'm still kind of worried that I missed something on the previous floor. If I don't find another way to go up on this floor, I will probably take a quick look at the strategy guide for this game and just kind of glance at the maps to make sure that I didn't miss something, because I'd hate to start heading all the way back down and then have to come all the way back up again. Alright, here's some more treasure chests. Sapphire gloves. And, hey, alright, resurrection elixir. We got another achievement. And another grizzly reaper to fight. Yeah, there's a staircase back down over here, so I think I've done something wrong. Oops. Alright, so I figured out the issue. It's kind of obvious in retrospect, which is floating walls. The follow the left wall strategy doesn't work if there are floating walls anywhere. And of course, the place where it kicked in, I can even see that there's a bunch of treasure chests down there that I haven't gotten to. The place where it kicked in was right on the level where I decided to leave off last episode and come back another time to start playing again, and so I didn't have as much memory as for what was going on. And so basically I never went up here because it's kind of like a floating area in the middle. And so this is where we need to go. There's more treasure chests and there's another staircase up, and that's all that I know. But this is good, so I don't lose all my progress by climbing all the way back down. And I think there's some more treasure chests on the right as well, so let me go try to grab them before we move on up in the staircase that we just saw over there. But we have some nice things. Hooray, hooray. And was there any other treasure chests over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I just got... I like the fact that on the art, like, the thief has this kind of art, and then you heal him from disease, and he looks like this. And the white mage, her, like, eyes, she looks all tired and awful, and then you heal her from disease, and she looks happy again. I like little details like that they have in this game. Alright, I need to run past these guys. Zing, zang, zoom. Zizzle. Go, go, go. Yes. Alright, and now we're on floor 10 for the first time. Let's do another save slot. And should I go up or down first? I guess I'll go up and try to follow the left wall here, but I will be more cognizant of the fact that there may be floating walls and things in different places. And just because it's against the... no, it's not against an edge. Okay, follow the left wall. Let's stick to our strategy. I see, that did circle around. Okay, so now I know. And so I guess I'll go over here and start following the left wall over here. And once again, heal up from the disease that two of my party members are not immune to. Oops. And that will zombify the thief. And so let's exorcise him. There we go. All right. What do we got on this floor? More treasures? Are we finally getting to a boss? I think this is level 10. And so 10... it's kind of a nice round number. If this wanted to be the last floor, I wouldn't mind. But let's see what we get. I guess we'll start over here with Phoenix Ashes, and let me guess, Resurrection Elixir. Aha! I'm a genius. Those things always seem to go together, so that you have the opportunity to synthesize Essence of the Phoenix. Oh, hey, there's a save place. Okay. I will go ahead and save here. This does feel like it's going to be the boss. Yep. Great. Sure. We'll go ahead and fight him right now, I think. I forgot to see if I'm up at maximum hit points, and I'm probably not. Yeah, the thief is already hurting. So this was suboptimal time to start boss battle. I could always go back to my save if I need to. But let's try Bloodlust, Bloodlust. I have a new thing called Well of Life. So let's do that. And let's start with Sorcerer's Imbue on the monk. Alright, and we will find out shortly just how hard and badly this guy hits. And see if my thief can actually survive the first round here. Yes, okay, just went after the monk, that's fine. Great. So everybody's got some healing going on. So let's try... right, and we have Throat Slit. I forgot about that. So let's try Throat Slit. Let's try a basic attack. Let's do... I guess I really need the heal 4 to get everybody's hit points up, even though they will be increasing with that other spell. And let's do Godlike on the monk. And get a sense of just how hard this guy is going to be. Okay, I hit him for like 50,000 there, and 25,000 with Throat Slit, so that's pretty awesome. Death's Touch, the monk I believe is immune to that. Heal 4, everybody's got a reasonable number of hit points now, so that is great. And now I guess he can just switch to Armed Robbery. Basic attack's doing just fine. And what else can I do? I guess I could do Bastion just to make sure that everybody has extra defense. And let's try an Annihilation just to get a sense of what it's like. 8,300, not that great. Yeah, the Monk seems like he's going to be the carry here, although the Thief is doing some damage. Oh, stole a Master Ring. Neat. Umbra. Yeah, that's not so bad. Bastion will improve my defenses so things won't hurt as much in the future. Yeah, I think this should be a relatively straightforward boss battle. I see. Throat Slit's on a cooldown. Got it. Okay. And is there anything else that I could do? I guess I could do Blessed and do that on the Monk just for a tiny little bit of extra buff. I forgot that Juggernaut is a thing. I bet you that that would stack on top of everything else, so let's try adding Juggernaut to the Monk as well and see if he hits even harder. Yeah, that's gone up from 50,000 to 60,000. Okay, I have a new strategy for boss battles. Alright, that was easy. This boss has been defeated. And... cool, the Monk leveled up and the Black Mage almost leveled up. Pernicious Pestilence. I got an achievement. Hooray! Alright, let's check out my achievement percentage. Ooh, Seer's Cloak. Hello. Tell me about the Seer's Cloak. Doubles experience gain. I see. And I had been wearing resist all elemental damage. I had switched to Ignatius Gloves to double XP gain, but I actually prefer to do things a different way. So I'm going to switch you to the Seer's Cloak. I'm going to take Ignatius Gloves off and give you Virgil's Gloves, which increases your intelligence, which makes your spells more powerful. And then I am going to give Khan's Gloves that I had been using. I'm going to give him Ignatius Gloves to be doubling the experience once again. Actually, I guess I'll switch to Khan's Gloves for right now, since we're not gaining experience in the White Mage, but once I do gain a White Mage experience again, I'll do that. Okay, so that's really cool. Master Ring... Ancient Robe. That probably prevents against all status effects would be my guess. Oh no, it halves MP cost. Okay, that's interesting. It's a useful thing to have. Ancient Ring, that I believe. And Luminescent Gloves. That one I believe does the status effects. Luminescent Gloves. Double SP earned each battle and increases gold earned each battle. Alright. I don't really need that. I have lots of skill point orbs and things, so that's not too important. Alright, but that is probably just about everything in Tower of Pestilence except for some of the loot I've left behind. I'm going to at least do the rest of the loot that is on this floor of this tower. Sapphire Staff, Sapphire Robe, and an Element Ring. The Element Ring, I think, just like gives you defense against all the elements. Yeah, all elemental magic damage. Which might be useful against one of the Mercenaries Guild bosses that we have back on the overworld map that we need to deal with. And so that could still be useful. And so I will consider that. Let me try to walk a little bit more around this floor and see if there's any other treasures that I can pick up. But then I'll try to probably warp out of here and we will continue on with something else. Okay, it didn't look like there was anything else on this floor. I know I missed some other treasure chests and things on previous floors, but I think I'm happy to go ahead and just try to warp out of here if I can. Am I allowed to? Yes, it looks like it. Warp. Neat. Okay, Tower of Pestilence, and I'm curious to see on achievements. I'm up to 34%. Okay, that's actually quite improved from where I was just a few episodes ago, where I was at like 28% or something. So that makes me kind of happy. We got a lot by finishing the Tower of Pestilence and by finishing the Abandoned Military Outpost, or whatever it was called. Alright, I'm going to stop back by the Mercenaries Guild, and I might take one more shot against one of the overworld bosses using kind of a different strategy. We'll see. I slept at the end of the Mercenaries Guild. I seem to recall that this guy, the Yawning Void, completely wrecked me, but I can't remember how, and so I just want to see what attacks he uses, and then see if I can change up my equipment and rings to possibly defend against those attacks. Complete obliteration. Okay, so I'm unclear if that was a physical attack or an elemental attack or what. And so I guess what I ought to do is try using Null All, which would get rid of some elemental damage, as well as Thorn Armor, which would get rid of some physical damage, just to try to witness what happens here. And let's also see what other attacks he has in store for me. Alright, that seemed to be just a physical attack. I guess for now, let me actually start playing like I'm actually trying to win the battle here a little bit. I forgot all about Nirvana, actually. Right, that was one that I had to learn in order to get some other passive. It's not that it's that great, it was kind of an older thing. And yeah, I guess as long as I'm kind of trying, I'll try to keep some guys alive. And let's imagine that Thorn Armor is going to do good things for me, and so I'll set it up on the Monk as well. And then I should use the white magic spell that gives me more hit points. There we go, Black Hole. I think some of it was reflected, actually. Although I think it ended up kind of healing him. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see. Tell me about Throat Slits. Let's go ahead and do an attack, and I guess I need to do a fast life. Yeah, let's try a fast life, just to get him back up. And then I can try the healing spell next time around. So yeah, I got off to a slow start, but last time I got completely obliterated by this guy, like, instantly. And this time I'm doing a whole lot better already, and that's without even really trying to get off to a good start. And so maybe it's the case that I'm actually strong enough to take this guy down now. So we'll try Armed Robbery. We will try... Let me go ahead and... Bloodlust is probably still going. Let me go ahead and just do a basic attack. Let's try Well of Life. And let's try Sorceress Imbue on the Monk. So the Monk will start hitting harder. So he's hitting for like 30,000 hit points right now. No hope. That just brings you down to 1 hit point. That's fine. Thievery Wisdomist is a shame. Well of Life. Okay, people will have some more hit points coming in. And let's go back to Throat Slit. No, it's still on cooldown, so I'll do Burglary. Now let's just do an attack. Let's do a heal 4, and let's do Godlike on the Monk. So now the Monk might hit for like 40,000, possibly. Yep. More than 40,000, actually. No Hope brings guys down to 1 hit point. That's fine. Yeah, I might be able to turn this fight around. And I stole some Aegis armor. Alright. Neat. Let me see if I can win this battle this way. Oh no! I've been doing so well in this battle, and then all of a sudden that happened. Black Hole. Let's see if an Essence of the Phoenix can successfully get me back on board. Alright, Monk is bleeding. That's kind of a shame. Let's go ahead and do a Throat Slit. Since the Monk just came back up, he needs to have all of his buffs again, and so let's do that. Let's go ahead and give him a Cure 4 to make sure that he's going to manage to stay alive. And he needs a new Sorcerer's Imbue, and so we'll do that again. And hope that we can get the Monk hitting hard again in order to finish off this battle. It had actually been going pretty straightforward up until that moment where all of a sudden he hit me with whatever the name of that spell was. Gosh darn it, quit killing my Monk. He's supposed to be the carry, and he can't carry if he's dead. I wonder if I can get... I should probably cast the thing that gives me immunity to, like, instant death attacks. But I won't have a chance to cast it anytime soon. Alright, so Fast Life. And Fast Life will happen first, so then I can do the Imbue on him. And meanwhile, the Thief is still slowly whittling down this guy's hit points, so that's good. Black Hole, that's the bad one, I think. And that just killed the Monk again. Quit killing the Monk! Come on, guy. What's wrong with you? Alright. Let's do... Burglary. I have a real problem here. I need to cast Life on the monk. But I also need to get everybody's hit points up. Do I have some kind of fish or something that'll help heal me? Okay, I've got 99 ambrosias, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of those on the white mage just to try to make sure I keep the white mage alive, hopefully. And then we could use Divine Intervention or Essence of the Phoenix or something if we needed to. Alright, and now the monk at least has some hit points to work with here. And I think you can go back to a throat slit. I think we need you to just attack for right now to keep the pressure on. And I think I can afford to try doing a fast life. When the monk is attacking, he'll actually gain some hit points, and so I'm hoping that'll help him heal back up. It's not a ton, because he's not hitting very hard yet. He really needs the Sorcerer's Imbue and the Godlike and all those things. Gosh darn it! Quit doing that! You're mean. Alright, so you need to do Armed Robbery. You need to do Divine Intervention. Alright, and those will bring back those guys hopefully strong enough that they can survive another round of combat. Apocalyptic Light. Yuck. Quit doing all these bad attacks on me, guy. And now I'm running out of magic points here. Darn it. Alright, let's... I need to cast probably Well of Life. And... Actually, no. I need to cast Cure 4 and hope that I live long enough to actually use it. Or I could do a fast heal too. I don't think that's going to be enough. Heal 4 is what I meant. Let's do a Sorcerer's Imbue on the monk and hope that that helps him gain hit points back by hitting harder. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll get him a few hundred hit points right there. Okay, he just killed the thief. That's actually okay, because then I could fast life the thief back, and the thief heals up more easily than other characters due to some of the items that he's wearing. I still need you to hit. I need to do a fast life on the thief now, and I need to do Godlike on the monk, so the monk will be healing himself even more as he hurts the bad guy even more. There we go. Go, go, Gadget Monk. You can do it. Yeah, okay, so the monk's got a lot of hit points back again, and he's hitting reasonably hard. And so, hopefully I can use that to kind of carry throughout the rest of the battle. And so now, I need you to give yourself a magic potion so that you can continue with your best attacks. You need to do... A fast heal might be enough to put some guys in good shape. And you need to help out the monk by giving him Juggernaut, and hopefully that'll kind of put him over the top in terms of dealing tons of damage. Because I believe that stacks with everything else. Alright, he's doing like 35,000 damage per round now. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to pull through. Yeah, given that I kind of just treated this battle as a throwaway battle when I started, I seem to be doing pretty well. Alright, and let's do a heal 4 for the whole party. And at this point, I think I can afford to do an Annihilation and just have the Black Mage end up dealing some damage as well, even if it's a small amount. And if the monk stopped and did some Bloodlust, he would be hitting a lot harder. Oh no! He put everybody to sleep, that's right. That must have been what happened before. Poop. Okay, some guys woke up. That's good. You just need to start attacking as fast as possible because he's almost dead. And I just need to make sure I keep guys alive because I don't think I can actually wake them up from this sleep. And so I think what I will do is a Cure 4 on myself. And just hope we can keep guys alive. Nope, White Mage is dead. Alright. But the monk woke up. And the Black Mage woke up. Okay, these are good things. So in that case... You are going to continue to hit hard, you are going to hit hard, and you are going to use a Resurrection Elixir on the White Mage. And I think in 2 more rounds of combat, we might be able to take him down, assuming things don't go badly for me again. I can afford that, that's fine. Alright, nothing to steal. I've stolen all this good stuff, so that's great. Burglary, yeah, he's just about dead. Let's do a fast heal just in case it helps, and let's do an annihilation in case I can get it off to help finish him off. Oh, the thief is zombified, so the heal ends up hurting him. Oops. I didn't notice that. I'll have to wait until get out of battle in order to fix that anyway, but I think this will kill him. Yes! Alright. So, planning to just come in and see how I needed to reconfigure my armor and everything, we ended up winning the battle. Because I am great. Hooray! Alright, let me heal up, and we'll go figure out what our reward is. Alright, Constantine, what do I win? Well done defeating the Yawning Void. Good luck on your next target. Here's your reward. Khan's Spear and Khan's Whip. I have a feeling the Spear won't be good, but let's just take a look. Absorbs 10% of hit points damage dealt, and the Whip restores magic points per turn. Okay. Yeah, don't really care about either of those. But there are 2 more bosses, and so there's probably some more good Khan equipment or something going on there. And so let's check them out and see if either of them are beatable at this point. Right, I remember this guy completely wrecking me. Oops. But I don't remember exactly how. And so once again, just in case things start off well, we'll go ahead and start off with kind of a real beginning to things. And let's start off with Thorns, just in case that helps. But let's watch what he does, and then see if we need to reconfigure our rings or different things like that. Bloodlust. I don't know if this guy even bleeds blood. Soul Leech. Okay, so he puts me in bleeding states is one possible thing, and so that's going to be pretty rough. Yeah, Thief is already dead. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's do a fast life to bring the Thief back. And let's do a Sorcerer's Imbue to make my monk start hitting hard. Alright, Thief is alive. Monk will start hitting hard. Yeah, he's hitting for 30,000 and something, maybe. Okay. And then you can do... Let's just assume that you might not stay up until it's not bothered with Bloodlust, and so let's just try a Throat Slit. Let's do another attack. It would be good to have Bastion, for example, as defense. And let's try Godlike on the monk, so we'll hit even harder. And then after that, we could try Juggernaut to make him hit even harder, but now he's hitting for 40,000 and change. And the Thief hit for 18,000, which is great. Ooh, minus 25% hit points per turn. That's not going to be good. Alright. Armed Robbery. Attack. Let's try a heal 4. And let's try making the monk even better by using Juggernauts. Go Gadget Monk. You've got to win everything. Alright, now he's hitting for 50,000. Thief is still hitting pretty hard. Corrupt Insight. Ooh, increased his intelligence and critical. I don't like that. Alright, but for the moment I'm kind of still holding my own. Ouch. Let's do a plan of attack, which will also help the monk hit just a little bit harder. And I don't remember if any of these were elemental attacks, but I'm kind of tempted to do elemental absorption. And I'm going to put it on the Thief, actually, because the monk is healing up really well with all of the damage output that he's doing, that he kind of uses vampirism to kind of absorb things. And so let's hope that that might help protect the Thief some. Because, yeah, the monk is sitting here at maximum hit points right now. Soul Leech, that one doesn't... Yeah, it does bleeding, but it's not too bad. Alright. And so, skill, you can go back to Throat Slit, you can attack. You need to heal everybody, but you really need to heal yourself. And so I think I'm going to do a Cure 4 on himself. And at this point, you could do... Should I do an Annihilation, or should I do... the Godlike might be wearing off on the monk, so let's go ahead and just do another Godlike, just to make sure that he's staying at kind of his maximum attack. Yeah, he's hitting for like 60,000 right now. That's great. And that's also still doing a fair bit of damage. And oh boy. Okay, The elemental damage actually worked to save the thief there, so that's a good. Thief has been silenced, unfortunately. So does that mean... I can still do things like armed robbery, so I guess the silence doesn't really hurt all that much. The monk definitely needs to attack, and now you have to use a resurrection elixir on the white mage. Yeah, I think that's the best strategy. The monk might die, but he'll resurrect himself. And so I'm not too worried about that just yet. So we can keep just trying to deal as much damage as possible. There is the monk struggling. Alright, and you can use burglary, you can still attack. At this point, a bunch of people are about to go down, and I'm not sure that I can prevent it. The monk will resurrect himself, so I think I'm going to do a Cure 4 on the white mage just to make sure the white mage stays up, and the black mage is going to do... Let's do Sorceress Imbue on the thief as well. Why not? It seems like that really helps hit harder. And I don't know that I've actually ever tried it on the thief. And it seems like it lasts the entire battle. 14,000, alright, that's pretty nice. And that was one of the thief's weaker attacks, so that seems like it's a good thing. And is the monk going to fall over and die? Yes, but he'll resurrect himself. Zing! Just like that. Black mage still needs to come back up, so we'll have to deal with that in a moment. Throat slits, attack. I'm not sure if the monk keeps any of his stats at this point. So I guess we're about to find out. Is the monk going to be hitting for 10,000 or for 60,000? The answer may surprise you. Cool, 26,000. So Sorceress Imbue is definitely worth doing on the thief as well. And the monk is only hitting for like 10,000, so he needs to be rebuffed with everything. Suffocating Darkness. Yikes. Okay, I'm glad I had the thief reflecting magic attacks. So let's use, an item. Essence of the Phoenix. That'll bring everybody back. Ultimate Blast. Brings them back down like halfway immediately, because this guy hits really hard. Okay, you can do an armed robbery. We need to rebuff you, so you need to do Bloodlust. You are going to do Plan of Attack. And you are going to do Sorceress Imbue. And so next round, the monk should be starting to hit hard again. Assuming we can last until the next round. Without any healing. Let's hope this guy does some kind of weak attack. What's it gonna be? Crimson Magus? Corrupt Insight. Okay, good. He's just helping himself out. That's fine. I needed that kind of tempo right there. Oh, Thief has run out of whatevers. That's unfortunate. Other people need to do other things, so he's going to use a full magic potion on himself. You are going to attack. You are going to do a fast heal because we're near the end of the battle. And you are going to do Godlike on the monk. And I think in 2 rounds I can finish this thing off. And so in that case, the thief using the magic potion probably wasn't really necessary, since the battle's almost over. But oh well. We got plenty of magic potions, so it's not really a problem. Soul Leech, that's great. That one doesn't kill anybody. And so skill, throat slit, attack. We'll do a fast cure on himself just to make sure he stays alive. And annihilation, sure, just to help finish him off. But I believe we're going to take down another boss. And this is a boss that last time I tried fighting him, he like killed me in 3 rounds. So I've become much stronger. Hooray! Alright, Emerald Fiber or something. Let's go ahead and see what our reward for that is. Guess what? I'm back. Well done defeating Crimson Magus. Good luck on your next target. Here's your reward. Khan's Robe and Khan's Armor. Tell me about Khan's Armor. Currently I have Ignatius Armor, which prevents against bleeding. Khan's Armor, immunity to all status effects and resists all elemental damage and has better stats. I think I'll wear it. Wow, that's pretty good. And then who might want the robe? This is protection against bleeding. Immunity to all status effects, resists all elemental damage. Yep, I think I gotta wear that. Okay, that was totally worth it. And I forget who is left. I think there's only one guy left. And it is... I think Thoas. Right. Oh, yeah, the Rolling Titan Skull. I remember this guy. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can take a shot at him, too. Alright, here's where Thoas is. Let us engage. I think he also wiped me out in like 2 turns last time. Yeah, let's go all out. Let's start with Bloodlust. Start with Well of Life. And start with the Sorceress Imbue on the Monk. And see if I can last through 3 rounds of combat, and we'll just kind of go from there. Mega Quake. Ouch. Right, and the Mega Quake ends up paralyzing guys. That's going to be one of the real difficulties here. The inability to resist that paralysis. Alright, let's do a Throat Slit. Let's do an attack. And let's do... I guess I really need to heal 4 to try to keep everybody alive, so I think I've got to do that. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to hit hard enough this way. Alright, Monk is already dead and resurrecting himself. It seems to me that... I wonder if it's elemental types of attacks that he's using against me. I guess I can try to reduce elemental attacks or try putting on a ring, possibly. Let's go ahead and do an armed robbery. Let's do an attack, and let's try, just in case it works, Null All. And see if it seems like we're taking less damage after that. Oh, man. Nope. That was still a giant physical attack. So I might need the Thorn Armor as well. I might need, like, every type of defense there is. This is going to be rough. Let's see, what else could I possibly do with this guy? I could do Mirage to try to dodge. I think I will give that a try. And... let's see. I really need a fast heal just to try to keep people up at all. And let's take a shot at Thorn Armor. Let's also put it on the Monk. I want the Monk or the Thief. Let's try the Monk. And just see if possibly I can keep the Monk alive that way. We're probably going to have to get lucky in order to make this work. Of course, the fact that the Monk is dodging, it doesn't make sense for him to have the Thorn Armor, actually. Alright, but that did reflect the damage. Okay, so he does do a bit of physical damage. So there is still a possibility here. And so basically, I could have you fight. I could have you use Essence of the Phoenix. Oh, gosh, it's so hard. And so let's try doing lots of Thorn Armor, just to see if we can get off the ground that way. And so you are going to do Armed Robbery. You are going to Bloodlust again. You are going to try to heal everybody, and you are going to do Thorn Armor on the Thief this time. And hopefully with Thorn Armor we can start reflecting some shots. Chitinous Armor. Okay, defense plus 50%. That's really bad, because that means I'm going to hit for, like, nothing now. And I don't know that I have anything that, like, breaks down the enemy's armor. Although typically that wears off after, like, another 5 turns. And so if I could just outlast, I have a possibility of doing something great. Burglary will still do a little bit of damage, so I'll try that. And I'll try an attack just in case it does anything good. And I think I'm going to need tons of hit points, so let's do Inflation. And let's keep doing more Thorn Armor, or I could try Godlike on the Monk. That only lasts for 5 turns. I think I'll wait until the Chitinous Armor is running out, and so let's do Thorn Armor on the White Mage as well. And just try to prepare myself against physical attacks. Yeah, the Monk unfortunately can't hit for anything because his armor is too high right now. Mega Quake. Still, I don't seem to have any defense against, so that one's still a problem. Yeah. I'm surviving, but I'm hardly putting a dent in him, and so I'm not sure how I should feel about this right now. Okay, the Black Mage woke up, and so I have a shot again. Unfortunately, you're out of magic, and so you need a full magic potion. We're going to try attacking with the monk again. I still need to do as much healing as I can, so I'm going to use that. And we're going to try Godlike on the monk. And I think I might be able to start cutting through his armor once again with the monk now. Nope, not yet. His chitinous armor is still just too strong. Alright, so let's try Godlike on the thief then, if the thief is doing most of my damage output right now. And I was just having the monk try a mana taint, but that didn't really work either. Yeah, unfortunately, the monk is my best character, and this enemy is relatively immune to his attacks, and so I'm really struggling here. Oh, Knucklebreaker worked, 15,000. Maybe his chitinous armor finally wore off? Yeah, I think all of a sudden I'm hitting a lot harder. Okay. We might have found a window where I can break through, assuming he doesn't cast chitinous armor again. So let's go all out. Burglary, attack. Let's do plan of attack, because that'll increase attack stuff. And I don't know that there's Godlike currently on the monk. Actually, let's go and take a look at that. If I take a look at the monk's status, he still has Bloodlust, he still has Godlike. Okay, so he doesn't need those. Okay, so he can attack. You're going to do plan of attack. And you are going to do Juggernaut is something that he doesn't have. So we're going to do Juggernaut in order to add to the monk's kick butt superpowers. Alright, monk, show me what you got. There we go. Hitting for 40,000. That's what we need. We don't need the miss from the burglary, unfortunately. And we got pretty lucky there. And the thorns did reflect some of that. Okay, that actually worked out really well. Throat slit, attack. The black mage is in bad shape, so let's do a cure 4 on him. And I guess we could make the thief also a juggernaut, and so let's do that to get as much damage output as we can. Alright, but still holding up, still making progress in this battle. Yeah, 26,000, that's what I like to see. Awesome, and nothing left to steal. Oh, chitinous armor, darn it. Okay, so now I need to switch to just outlasting him and possibly using some magic attacks now, I think. I guess you could still do something with armed robbery. You probably need to switch to a healing trance for a little while. Alright, I discovered something. The monk isn't getting through right now. However, a moment ago, I tried out Agile Strike for the first time, and it's a winner when someone has super defense. And so let me go ahead and show that off. If I do skills, Agile Strike, and then do whatever I need to do over here, which is probably Bastion is probably good. And you could afford to actually do an elemental absorption on yourself. Okay, let's watch what happens with the monk. Whenever it comes up. So the monk wasn't hitting through the armor before, but Agile Strike, boom, 40,000, hits through the armor. So I don't know how I never discovered that, but Agile Strike is the monk's stealth superpower that I didn't realize about before. And so that makes the monk useful even when enemies have super armor. Sadly, it has a cooldown, and so I guess while it's cooling down, I'll do some Bloodlust. But I'm feeling good about my chances once again. So hopefully I'll be able to pull this out. Sorcerer's Imbue I don't need to do anymore. Godlike I guess I can afford to do on the monk again now, since the monk has a way to hit. So I guess we'll do that. Agile Strike, 46,000. Nice! Ouch! Ugh! White Mage just went down. Some stuff got reflected there, but that's a little bit of a problem. Thief and Monk are still doing okay, and so I think I can have them continue to attack. Oh, actually, since the Monk can't use Agile Strike right now, I guess I could have him use a Resurrection Elixir on the White Mage, and then I could just have you use... let's do Thorn Armor again on, say, the Monk. Alright, hope we can bring the White Mage back up and be in pretty good shape once again. This is possibly going to be the longest boss battle, but given that it's the last one, yeah, that might be okay. Oof. Just knocked out 2 of my guys again, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. I can use Essence of the Phoenix. And you were actually... His chitinous armor is worn off, and so just a normal attack is actually working just fine for you. Essence of the Phoenix anytime now. Thank you. Great. And I think another 2 rounds of combat. And oh, Mega Quake. That's not a good one. Darn it. Black Mage got confused. I don't think he'll be capable of doing too much damage to the party. But that's still a little bit worrisome. Okay, Throat Slit. Attack. And let's just do something that is going to make sure that we have good defenses, I suppose. But I might be able to take him out right here. Yes! Alright, that was a trial. I edited out a lot of that battle. But I did it. Titan Skull Shard. Nice. And I'm really curious to see now what Ignatius has to say once I've defeated all of the bosses in the entire world. Or at least, I think that's all of them. I guess we're about to find out. Where is the Mercenaries Guild? It's right over here. And I also need to stay at the inn, but let's go ahead and just go straight forward. I also want to see what rewards I'm going to get from Constantine, actually. Here's your reward. Khan's Cloak, Firma Defender, and Khan's Shield, I believe. Talk to Ignatius for more reports. More reports! Khan's Cloak and Khan's Shield. Tell me about Khan's Shield. Greatly increases defense. Ignatius' shield resisted all elemental damage. Oh! Yeah, I think I saw that happening with the thief in that last battle. So both of these are good. I guess Khan is better for straight-up defense, and Ignatius is better for elemental damage. So it's kind of situational. So I'll just kind of remember that for now. And then Cloak. Virgil's Cloak increased magic defense. Khan's Cloak increases overall defense by such a huge amount that I could probably get rid of the magic defense. What did Ignatius' Cloak do? Elemental, right. 375, but the magic defense goes down to 285. Does anyone else might want to wear it? Aegis Cloak? How does that compare to Khan's Cloak? Khan's Cloak would be better than that. So you could wear it. The Seer Cloak doubled the experience game, so I need you to wear that. Yeah, I think you could probably upgrade to Khan's Cloak then. And just increase all of your defenses. I like that. Okay. That seems pretty cool. You still have the mercenary hat. What's Khan's hat, remind me? Increases defense and magic defense. If I decide I need more defense, I have some options still. So maybe we'll just go ahead and let that be. And I'm almost scared to do it, but let's talk to Ignatius. These are the darkest times I've ever experienced. While you dart across the countryside, dispatching ever more powerful creatures, it's as if the darkness is a multi-headed hydra. Each head you lop off creates 2 more powerful heads. Only a small speck of luck is that there are only small speck of luck is that there are only 4 creatures reported. I see, so there's still 4 more. Oh my gosh. Far surpasses anything we've seen before. World Killer. No one but you could possibly battle these creatures. In the end, it's your battle to fight. See Constantine for your reward. If you want any more information, alright, let's talk to Virgil, but I think it's probably time to go ahead and end the episode here. There's another sea creature. Okay, Lucifer. Wow. Alright, so Ryujin, I guess, is the first one. A sea creature mistaken for an island. Alright. And do I have to go on a boat in order to fight it, probably? More than likely, the alternative is hiding in the ocean this time. Brave Sea Captain. I see. Okay, so I can go to North Bay in order to fight that, apparently. Alright. Well, I guess that's what we can look forward to next time. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And I will see you again for more Last Dream World Unknown, where I thought we were about to advance the story, and it turns out there's still more boss monsters to fight. And so I'm at least going to try to fight them, simply because the rewards are so great. So I look forward to that next time. Hope you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.